it back on again. That's what the fix
Yeah.
was there. Now I know you. I don't know. Do you want to just save this, or do you want to say something as you part ways with a? I know you wanted to maybe give a shout out to something.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, and again, I just caught a little bit, and I think this was from Tuesday, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Tuesday, so they're doing that every Tuesday, Friday?
Yeah.
Okay. So we haven't touched on it. And here's the thing. I have it cost us some money at the station. The mayor was a great partner with us for a long time. Now there's been roller coaster moments, and Jim knows all the history way more than I do, and I won't comment on a lot of that stuff. But the thing about it is, what you have to keep in mind is when you talk about someone's disagreements politically, and when you talk about someone's disagreements even personally, you don't have to attack that person and then talk about myself specifically, living with my parents, which I have no problem saying. And financially speaking, that's what it comes down to.
I mean, look, you could afford a nice bungalow in Florida from that. So
yeah. I have, and I make it. I don't make it. It's broadcasting, so I don't make a bunch of money, but I have enough money. I'm fortunate with what my parents and my grandparents set me up with accounts, savings, and CDs and all that stuff. I could easily live in some apartment if I wanted to, but what it comes down to is I have no problem, and I respect my parents enough to realize that that's where I live. Now, do I think about it sometimes? Oh, that old moniker of you live with your parents, blah, blah, blah. Sure. And, Jim and Cowguy and other people made fun of me for it, and that's fine, and whatever, and you can make jokes, and I totally understand that. But that alone does not discredit someone's opinion on anything. And that's the case that was made on Tuesday. And I just listened to the video right before we came on, and it bothered me because if we want to disagree politically, we disagree politically, and that's fine. And I always have as much respect as I think he is owed to the mayor. And I disagree with Frank. I disagree with Tom. I disagree with Mark Leva many times. And those were the three guys who were the prominent guys running for Congress. And what happened was COVID hit. That changed the way you had to campaign. And also saying stupid stuff like Tom said on Tuesday is part of the reason why he lost. When he blames other people, when he's blaming us at WJOB for anything, when he's blaming Roy Dominguez and Pete Pasquosky being on that final Friday before the Tuesday election, if you really think that's all it was, you're not paying attention. And I like Tom McDermott. I really do. And in fact, I was really close to voting for him. I really was. And I think when it comes down to it, out of the realistic candidates, which sadly means Democratic candidates, I think he would have been one of the few people, though he made the comments, and that really, I think, hurt him as well, that he would have been a soldier for Nancy Pelosi. I think he would have at least stood up because I do think Tom has some conservative values, especially financially speaking. Now, Frank Brevin, it seems to be just kind of the vessel. Frank has talked about doing a lot of, you mentioned the Green New Deal and whatever, but he didn't really have a bunch of ideas, it seemed. It pretty much came down to the fact that Frank is a good guy. He's a good guy to your face. He's a good guy on camera. Frank is a genuinely good dude. I like Frank. I'd go out if he was here in Florida right now, I'd probably say, Frank, you want to go grab something to eat, whatever. Frank's a great dude. I don't know if he'd be the best congressman, but Tom McDermott would have been a guy, I think, who would have been a pretty good congressman. Better than Frank? I don't know. But when you act like Tom has acted now on these podcasts, which is, I'm just going to be real. I'm going to be frank. It's childish. When you act like that and you're going to tell me that I'm lecturing you. If you think I'm lecturing you, I'm talking to the general public. If you're taking it as you, then that might speak more volumes about yourself, okay? So when I say stuff like I say, I'm just giving my opinion. It doesn't matter where I live. It doesn't matter what my age is. It doesn't matter where I've traveled in this country or anywhere around the world. It has nothing to do with it. I'm giving my opinion. If you disagree with my opinion, tell me why I'm wrong. Don't tell me, oh, he lives in his parents' basement. Are you serious? You sound like a child. And that's what I want to say. It's pretty simple when it comes down to it. Disagree with me politically, that's fine, but have the respect to not try and insult me personally. I think I've done that with every politician we've had that is a local politician. Nationally, I don't know those guys and gals. I don't care. But the local guys and gals who come on our station, who have had shows with WJLB, or even are just around the area, I think I owe them the respect that I might interact with them personally, and so I at least will be cordial to them on the air and off the air if I ever see them. But that is not always reciprocated. And I don't like to throw stones on a podcast that didn't air on our station, but when you hear stuff, if they're going to talk about me, it's kind of like a debate, right? I think that gives me grounds to talk about them. I still respect Tom McDermott. This doesn't change anything. This, though, the way he's acted the first Friday and the Tuesday, that's the reason you lost, man. That is the reason, because there's enough people who strongly do not like you for the way you treat other people. That's the facts.
There goes the Festival Lake tickets for Sam Michael. Sorry about that,
Take it
Sam.
easy.
Well, hey, I'm sure the phone lines will be ringing off the hook behind the scenes here, and I'll have to take all of them during the break here. But I know you wanted to give an update from the epicenter, address those accusations there. And look, you're not in your parents' basement right now. You're in somebody else's going to be basement. Is there a basement over there? Do you know?
No.
Okay.
No basement, just flat. Yeah.
All right. Well, stay on the ground floor. You'll be fine there as well.
Yeah.
And keep
it. Hurricane comes.
Yeah, I know. Is that in the forecast? Are we good?
I think there's actually a tropical storm coming just as we're getting out of here.
Really?
Saturday. So I'm hoping to avoid that. Yeah.
All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your vacation, Sam. And Dave, anything else for Sam here?
No, but it's great I don't ever see Sam. I just occasionally, if I'm coming in here, he's going out. So Sam, it was